You returned to WWE at some point before, in between, I guess, your TNA runs. What was that like? And I guess you were working under Stephanie at that point.
Yeah, bro, I was only there for a couple of weeks, and it was evident to me that, Stephanie did not want me there. Listen, man, Stephanie, with all due respect, when I was writing creatively, Stephanie would sit in on the meetings. I see the creative today, and quite frankly, like, Stephanie McMahon can't freaking shine my shoes when it comes to creative. So how could she allow a Vince Russo to come back to the WWE and work under her when I'm just so much better at it than she'll ever be? So she never wanted me there from the get-go. Shane was the one who wanted me back. But when I knew I was going to have to work with Stephanie and she didn't want me there, I just knew it wasn't going to work.
So there is a difference of an opinion between Shane and Stephanie that you've noticed?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Do you think Shane would do a better job?
I think so, absolutely. I think, too, with Stephanie, I see much more of an ego. I see Stephanie, like, getting off on the power and mistreating people. And Shane's not that way. Shane's all about being one of the guys. I think Shane is more business-oriented. Shane doesn't have as much of an ego. That's why I think it would be more successful under him.
And with the WWE ratings getting lower year by year, and that's not just me saying that, that's a fact from what we can see. They were celebrating recently Goldberg's rating spike when he returned on Raw, but it was still a lower rating than the same week the year before. Do you see any good future for wrestling in anytime soon, or do you think it's going to continue?
It's going to continue, bro. It's dead. Wrestling's dead, bro. I do my podcast on Podcast One 5 days a week. Bro, I had to make the conscious decision to stop talking about wrestling because I saw what was happening with wrestling. I saw what was happening with the wrestling business, and I said, I am not going to put my eggs in that basket. It's a sinking ship. You got a 72-year-old man running it. You got his egomaniac daughter and her husband waiting for him to drop dead. God knows what they would do. The people that are good that can contribute are being cock-blocked because people are protecting their spots. The last thing in the world a Triple H or a Stephanie McMahon would ever want are Russo and Ferrara ever working for the WWE again. That's the last thing they would ever want. So they block out good people to protect their spots. Meanwhile, they can't get the job done. They've proven they can't get the job done. The wrestling business is killing the wrestling business. And unfortunately, I don't see that changing anytime soon.